bad one.
First he said, yeah, of course, in retrospect, I would go for it because the kick didn't go in. No, that's not what we're saying. This is not. This is not looking back. It's not confirmation bias. Right. And then he said, well, the plan was to get to the 46-yard line. What do you think of that plan, Chris Canty?
Yeah, choosing to kick a 64-yard field goal rather than go for it on a 4th and 5 is a choice, just like choosing to go by Nathaniel and not Nate is a choice. We don't necessarily agree with it.
Wow!
But it's a choice. But it's a choice, right? And here's the thing that bothers me about this whole situation, Greedy. Since 1961, kickers that have attempted 64-yard field goals or longer are 2 and 41. Conversely, last year, teams that try to go for it on 4th and 5
there it is, 2 and
convert 48% of the time. And then to take it a step further, Brandon McManus has not made a field goal longer than 55 yards in the past 6 years that has not been at mile high or indoors. So if you have all of that information, what is that telling you? Trust a $250 million quarterback to see if you can convert in that situation. And if you're unsure about your decision, you got 3 timeouts. Burn one of them.
That's the worst part.
And try to make up your mind on what you want to do. But a plan that can't change is a bad plan.
Here's what bothers me. I actually wish he hadn't apologized. I wish he would have come up there and been like, you know what I said, and that's still the right move. Because at least I'd be like, okay, he's delusional, fine. But now he's apologizing for something that we could see like clear as day Monday night. We all collectively saw it. And I actually texted a GM and asked him, if your head coach had Hacketted, right, what would you have said to him behind the scenes, after the game, in the building? And he literally wrote back to me, LOL. My guy knows not to do stuff like that. We actually talk about game management here. We stress that. And this is the problem with a lot of games because coaches mismanage, and that's how you end up with losses.
I got 2 things. The first, thank God I'm not Stacey Greenberg married to Greeny because obviously an apology means nothing to him. So it already means he's just going to salt the wound.
He didn't apologize.
Yeah,
he didn't apologize.
All right.
See, a proper apology is if you acknowledge what you did wrong.
I should have given the ball to
He said
Russ.
it didn't work.
So
it's like saying, you caught me cheating, so I'm sorry, but I'm still okay with the process. That's not a true apology.
Okay.
If you say, I'm sorry you caught me, I'm sorry that you caught me cheating, that's not a good apology.
I'm with you. 100%. I'm with you. All right. That being said, Hackett's role as an offensive coordinator, which he has never been, and a head coach, which he has never been. Your first game ever, this thing came at him fast. And so I actually I think in the locker room, this bodes well for him saying, hey, look, I blew it. It's going to be better next time. He'll go through the details with his team. He's not going to do that at a press conference. But I am telling you, when he walks into that room, it builds credibility that he said, I won't do it again that way. Because it was his first time trying to do 2 things. And I know we all joke on this thing. It comes at you extremely quickly. And he did in his head, he had that plan. But to you now, it's like, my God, the 46, that is the break glass. And it should have been. But for him at the moment, the minute they got there, he'll learn from it. So
learn from it and get better.
Yeah. So just trying to bring reason to the
That's fair enough. But
it's hard.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
In his head, listen, when you have your plays in and you say, I'm going to get there, and he felt like he got there, he's like, all right, mission
accomplished.
accomplished.
That's fair. But in that division, you can't give away wins.
You
can't
give away wins, and they just
changed. He apologized.
All right. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.